Ted Smith. And Stephen Sherbo.
Congratulations, that's fabulous. Last Tuesday night, we met down in Concord to go through the all-league votings, and we did pretty well down there. We had 2 players get honorable mention status. I think you guys could come up and remain up here when you do arrive. The first will be Patty Condon, and the second will be Jack Benjamin. First team all-league status, Mitchell Varley, Alex Fitzgerald, and Tucker Smith. Come on up. And also receiving some attention from the New England East-West All-Stars would be Alex Fitzgerald as well, and Tucker Smith as well. They had a game scheduled Sunday, and it's
Good evening, what a lineup. In an increasingly polarized world, athletics can be a great unifier where we learn some of life's most valuable lessons. I'll never forget, after a particularly hard-fought game against Beaver in the rain, and it was bitter and hard tackling, and we lined up after beating them on our field, and you kind of waited for what would happen in that lineup, and the 2 captains got to the front of the line, and they embraced. And that was a pretty cool thing to see, how sports can unify us. Berwick puts a tremendous emphasis on sports, requiring students and teachers to participate in 2 seasons. Each year, we emphasize sportsmanship above all, and we run a really classy program. And it's been amazing to see its impacts on my own kids. It's been one of the great joys of my life, to be part of the same team as Tucker for 3 years, and then to have Crosby join us this year, and to see what they have learned in our athletic program. I wanted to take a second here to thank all of the coaches and all of the athletic staff for the impact that you have on all of our students, including my own children. Thanks to all of you guys. This program had a definite impact on the recipient of our Coaches Award, which is a 3-year multifaceted award. It's part most improved, part player who works hard, part player who takes instruction well and puts it into practice in games. It's also a player who supports his teammates and puts his hand up when he makes a mistake and never got mad at defenders who made their own. This year's Coaches Award goes to our goalie, Evan Nye. Evan worked hard every single day he put on his cleats. Over 2 seasons as our starting goalie and a third in the backup role, Evan accumulated a career stat line of 37 games played with only 50 goals against for a meager 1.3 goals against average to go along with 8 shutouts. And if you took out our 2 Class A opponents this season, Evan led in less than 1 goal per game, which is a remarkable stat for a goalie in EIL soccer. And in the past 2 seasons, Evan's best games came in our last game of the New England playoffs, when every save matters, as was the case when both of those games ended in a tie. And against Concord last season, Evan had the game of his season, saving point-blank shots and keeping us in that contest. And less than a week ago, against King's School from Connecticut, Evan had the game of his life, lofting above opponents' heads to grab crosses, saving a breakaway with less than 10 minutes to go in a tie game, making 2 diving stops in overtime, and then saving 2 penalty kicks to give us a chance. From a bench player to a starter to a difference maker, Evan Nye is the recipient of this year's Boys Varsity Soccer Coaches Award.
Tucker joined the team as a sophomore and has started every game since his arrival, beginning as a winger, advancing to a striker as a junior, and being asked to play in the central midfield this fall. Versatility being only a single component of his game, his tremendous shooting ability might have only been outdone by his tenacity and his never-give-up attitude, leading us to 12 wins on the season and a second consecutive bid to the Knapsacks. While every team strives to have an identity, and while ours is still open for debate, few can doubt that we are hardworking and physical, and our source for this links all the way back to the way Tucker plays and the way he implores his teammates to give it their all. Naturally, determination is rarely enough when we're talking about the most influential players. This must be paired with some form of talent and tangible success, and Tucker has delivered in these areas as well. He was the second leading goal scorer in the EIL this year, with 20 goals and 8 assists, bringing his career total up to 37 goals and 27 assists for 67 points. He was named to the EIL All-League team for the second consecutive year, played in last year's New England All-Star game for juniors, and was selected to play in this year's senior East-West game. And most recently, in a room full of coaches, he was named runner-up in the EIL for Player of the Year at Outing. And so, with this lengthy list of credentials, and for the heavy influence he has had on this particular team, it comes as little surprise that he will win our most valuable player this year.
All right, that concludes